Did you know that you can help other people by the use of your imagination? Hello and welcome to today's video. In this episode, I will be telling you 2 stories in which I demonstrate how I helped others with the use of my imagination. You can do it too. It is not difficult. All you have to have is a wonderful loving heart towards others. Today's background is a simple country walk which I have done recently. You can help anyone with the use of your imagination. These people can be anywhere in the world. They don't need to be close to you in distance, nor do you need to know every aspect of their life. In order to help others with the use of your imagination, all you need is for you to have a loving intent towards to this person or those people you are intent to help. Then picture what you would love them to have. You may or may not know what they desire. If you do know, then you can be a little bit more specific in your imagining. But if you don't know, then you can tell yourself or imagine in yourself that they are already feeling happy, successful, or healed, whatever you know that they might enjoy. Make sure that there is no negativity inside of you. Let's say you are concerned about someone or you're worried for someone. Put all those negativity aside and imagine the best for them. Sometimes life will show you what to imagine. Other times you might play around a little bit with the image while it settles into the final context, and other times you will distinctly know what you want them to have, so stick with that image only. In the first story, I'm recounting an event where life had shown me what to imagine, and at the same time I was playing with my imagination. Let me just backtrack a little bit to give you a background to the story. I have a friend who was not very happy with his career, and he expressed this to me last year. March this year, he was telling me that he is planning to move to another country and start a new career there. Now, he has been familiar with this country, but has not spent enough time there to really truly know all the ins and outs of that place. So in my imagination, I pictured that he will meet someone who will be like a mentor, a close friend, someone who is a true gentleman, and he will help my friend to settle in the new place and be there like a friend would. My friend is a loyal, trustworthy, honest person, and I imagined that this gentleman was just like that. And I could say characteristics like I knew that he spoke multiple languages. I knew that he was a native to the country. However, his background was also from a multicultural background. And another thing I could say about him was that he was very business minded, and his business was taking him to different parts of the country. He would have to travel, and also he will be traveling to Asia and other parts of the world. My intuition was almost telling me what to imagine about this gentleman. It was fun to play with these characteristics. To fast forward, by August, I have received a message from my friend indicating that he indeed has moved to the new country. And a month later, I managed to talk to him. In that conversation, he told me a remarkable story, which was that when he arrived to the new country he was planning to settle in, he has rented an accommodation. And the manager of this accommodation has befriended him. This gentleman has been absolutely instrumental in the process of my friend settling in this new location. When I told my friend that I had pictured for him, that he will meet someone, not just anyone, but a man of integrity, and I described to him in detail what I have imagined, how much kindness this gentleman will show him. My friend responded with great joy of affirmation. The next day, my friend called me up and introduced me to this wonderful gentleman, and I should say a wonderful young man, because he turned out to be younger than what I have pictured. Nevertheless, he is just as I described, a man of integrity, a man who is native, speaks many languages, from a multicultural background, and loves to travel, plus has to travel for work. So that's the end of my first story. Let's move to the next one. In this story, I would like to show you how you can turn the tide, so to speak, in your favor. I did this for a friend who came to me because she had a car accident where she was not at fault. She was reversing out of a driveway and someone ran into her. Her car was rather old, but she was quite attached to it, and she did not have money to buy a brand new car. As you know, in many cases, when you have an insurance on a car, and if a car is a write-off, the insurance company can simply just pay you out for what the car is worth at that specific time, or choose to pay for the repair of the car. In my friend's case, her car did not worth as much as the repair would have cost. So she was hoping that the insurance company will fix the car instead of giving her somewhat less of a value than the car is truly worth to her. So I said to her, let's picture that you already have the car fixed, and do not move from this image. Now I know that my friend is going through a lot of things at the moment. She's in the process of moving house, having to deal with children, family, work, commitments, and so forth. So I took it upon myself to help her in this process of imagining and manifesting that she already has the car back, it's fixed, and everything is going well. You guessed it, it did not take too long, couple of weeks only. The insurance company ruled in her favor of getting the car back to her fixed, although it cost twice as much as if they would have just paid the car outright. Now, my friend is very happy to have the car back in her driveway, and she was telling me that a few wonderful things have came out of this incident. One was that they gave her a rental car for free while they were fixing her car, and while she was driving this brand new rental car, she had a feel of what it is like to drive a new car, and now she can picture what would it be like if she has one. She was hoping to get a new car eventually, so this is extremely useful tool for her until she gets the new one. She was also given a substantial amount of money to replace her child seat, which she did not need to do because she already had a very good child seat in the car, so she can keep the cash, which came very handy to her. Now, this is the end of today's video. I hope you have taken something wonderful out of it, and you too will be able to bless others with the use of your imagination. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.